Whoa, okay. It says it's not working. It says, oops, mob crush something. But it says it's streaming. I don't even know what's going on. What's up, everybody? HTG Brian here, and I think we're live. To be honest with you, I spent about 5 to 6 hours yesterday working on transferring all of my stuff to a new piece of software. I don't know if it works. Does it work? I pushed the button to go live, and it actually told me that it failed, but it didn't say your stream failed. It said, like, oops, McBoopsh, something went wrong, blah, blah, blah. But it's live. I appear to be live. It's working. Sound is okay, I'm getting. Listen, guys, I'm about done with all of this stream stuff. I'm not even kidding. It's maybe above my pay grade. I'd hate to say that, but I feel like it is. Now, did you notice the camera's been moved a little bit too? So, it's going to take me a while to get used to the camera being over here, because it used to be over here, and then I moved it down here. And then I said, no, this one's not good enough. I got to go back up here. But because I changed the settings to match those ones, it got wider, and my green screen, I had to move it over there. So we'll see. We'll see how this all goes. What's up, everybody, though? It's, well, Easy Platinums. It's Friday. And you know what? We're going to check out Gravity Duck today. This is a request that a few of you have brought to me. Gary went out and grabbed it and knocked it out, platinum the game in 18 minutes. So the bar has been set, and I'm waving my white flag right now. I'm not, Gary's got this one. If I somehow get lucky and I beat him, sweet, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, let's see here. Everyone's saying it's all good. What's up, everybody? Thanks for hanging out and being a part of the premiere page, too. A lot of you guys were hanging out, chatting it up. We were getting some good laughs in, having a good time. Let's see here, Brian, words going around that Sony and Disney are finally working out the Spider-Man deal. I have not heard that at all. I'm glad. I hope that's true. What I have heard is that Stan Lee's daughter actually came out and trashed both of them and said that both companies were terrible to her father. And basically, none of them even called her when Stan died. There was no condolences, no flowers sent, no nothing. I don't know about you guys, but that was pretty upsetting to me. I mean, I'm not going to go protest or rant or rage or anything like that, but just the whole thought of, like, the guy who creates 90% of that stuff that they're making $90 billion off of, like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So I hope that's true. I'd love to see some Spider-Man stuff. You know, it's weird because this is what I heard, and this is, I don't know, and maybe my timeline's a little off. Maybe this isn't all true, but this is what I heard. I heard that the contract was coming to an end and that they knew that stuff was going to happen soon, or maybe this has been going on for a while and they were negotiating. But what I heard kind of through gas on the fire is that I heard that essentially Sony wanted more money from the Spider-Man game. Now, if you guys remember, Sony, that was a Sony PlayStation game exclusive, still is. The company who made the game, I've heard wanted to also help make it on cross-platforms. And then Sony came in and bought that company. And I think, and I might be wrong, but this is what I heard. And this is how, and as soon as they bought them, Disney was like, whoa. And there was some sort of controversy about they didn't want it to be on all. I don't understand that. It seems like everybody would make money off of that. And so again, not everything you read on the internet's true. That's what I read. And I heard that at that point, once Disney kind of got rumpled about that and they weren't going to profit off of that or something, that they were like, nah, we want more money in the deal because you guys are making more money on that. Like, again, I don't know if that's all true or not, but Spider-Man definitely needs to be part of the MCU, and man, I don't know what we'll do, you know, and there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I also heard that old Tom Holland, the guy who plays Spider-Man, I heard that he's potentially playing Nathan Drake in the Uncharted movie. Last I heard, it was supposed to be Mark Wahlberg, and then for some reason he pulled out. So that's all news to me, too. All right, so let's back it up a little bit. I unfortunately don't have all of the premiere chat. For some reason, it's not here. So my bad. Let's see here. What do we got here? We got Sono was there. I know that Kirsten and Gray and Gary were also there. There was a big debate about who was first and second and third, and if mods count, and if I count, and if I count, then mods don't count, and all sorts of stuff. We're having a good time. And then Demon showed up right after that. Let's see here. Scrolling down the list, though, we've got Gray, Connor, Demon. Let's see here. Sono, Joey, Paige. Let's see here. Going through. Lots of chat. Scrolling. Probably missing some of you. My bad. Oh, yeah. See, I didn't even know about the PS Vita TV. I've never even heard of that. Gary was educating us all about an app that you can apparently play Vita games through your PlayStation on the TV, which, what? That was totally news to me. I knew that you could, like, remote play and things like that, but I didn't know you could do that, so that's cool. Matt and Rob, what's up, dudes? Let's see here. Epic Lego Fight, a.k.a. Ben. Let's see here. Loki, what's up, dude? Austin. Happy Friday. Hannah, what's good? Dark Side. Gravity Duck, haha, this should be interesting. It should be, yeah, it should be. Hopefully it's short and sweet. We'll see. Give him the time. Remember, oh, yeah, that's right. I am old. That is for sure. That is definitely for sure. Let's see here. We're waiting. Yeah, so that was actually, okay, so I'm going to back it up a little bit. As you guys know, I've been having troubles, especially, it seemed like it was a mic issue. Like my mic was kind of making weird sounds like I was underwater or something. As I did more research on it yesterday, it wasn't the mic. It was actually something related to the software. So I know we had talks about, you know, I added a light and a green screen, and everyone's like, oh, it's your light or green screen. And I said, nah, it's not even possible. They're not even connected. The light's not even running through the system, and the green screen is not electrical. So how is that going to affect a computer? Now, there is a little bit that might be true to that, in the sense that I had to create a filter for the camera to remove the green screen. So a setting was changed in OBS right around the time that these problems occurred. OBS is the online broadcasting software. This stuff I use to stream to you that adds, you know, like allows me to put like buttons and stuff like that. So all that being said, I decided to look into a newer version of the software. It's kind of a collaboration with another company, and it's called Streamlabs. Streamlabs and Online Broadcasting, or SLOBS for short. So I got that all updated, and I hope everything will work out good from now. There's still some things. I got to make some changes with my mic, not my mic, my camera. I'll probably move this camera down over here onto a different tripod so it's a better angle and easier. I don't like it up here, and the way I look, it's totally opposite. Like my stuff's already over there, but when I look, it's over there. So and I don't want to flip my stuff, because then my shirts and my face and my everything will be backwards. That's weird. I mean, I could totally flip it and it would be right, but it would look weird because it wouldn't be. And I don't have shirts that are backwards that would then flip and then be rightwards, right? So that would be cool, though. Maybe I should do that. That would be actually really cool. Like, I remember when I was a kid, there was a young rap group called Criss Cross. They actually changed the game by wearing their clothes backwards. They had like baseball jerseys that they wore backwards, and their jeans, they sagged them, but they wore them backwards too, and they tucked their shirt into the jean. It was a ridiculous look, but it actually caught on, and a lot of people did. So maybe if I made t-shirts that read backwards, so like when you looked in the mirror and you took your selfies or whatever, then it would read rightwards. I know I'm saying that. That's a Brianism right there. Rightwards isn't a right. Backwards, rightwards. You see what I did there, right? I'm just waiting for you, the chat, to go, what are you talking rightwards? Brianisms. And the book is coming. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't started it yet, but I need to. Let's see here. Extra Shifty, what is up? Crystal Akins, what's up? Micah, hello. I missed a few of you. Let's see here. Scrolling down some more. All their platinums are easy. In the sense of these guys, Ratalaika. Am I saying that right? Ratalaika? Let's see here. Yep. Another Rata. Have I played another Ratalaika game? What else is Ratalaika? Now you got me wondering. Are they the same ones that make the Midnight series? Gary? Alright, I'm getting invitations here to... Oh, it was yesterday. It was Nicky Poo wanting me to play some Legends. probably get down on some of that later tonight. Let's see here. Austin says, hey, Brian, I was watching your video Tuesday and would love a collector video stream for Spyro game. Oh, okay. A collector video stream. Okay, so you want the live stream, but like the quick links in. See, that's the thing too. Ooh. I need to figure out a numbering system. Because like in my like trophy achievement guides with like collectibles and mini kits, as you guys know, there's always the quick links down below in the video description, but there's also always an on-screen kind of label, right? Like mini kit 1 or collectible 1 or red brick and what it is or stuff like that. So if I can figure something out like that from my stream deck, and let's see, tell me, can you guys hear this? I'm just curious. I'm just curious if all my stuff works. Because, like I said, I had to set all this up. This is all new. It's the same thing, but it's totally different, if that makes any sense. You know, I spent a lot of time making sure that, like, all these buttons worked. Hopefully they do. But, yeah, Reddit Lake. What are the games? They make so many indie titles. Huh? Okay. So the Midnight Games are Reddit Lake. Okay. So I'm probably not saying that right, but and yes, I heard that. Cool. Everybody's hearing that. Awesome. We had some power cuts last Tuesday. The whole neighborhood was pitch black. Dang, that's crazy, Paige. We had a, and I know I told you guys about this a while back, but we had a power outage roughly like 6 months ago, 4, 5, 6 months ago, and it was weird because like it wasn't a full power outage. We had, I'm just guessing, somewhere between like 1 and 5% of the actual power that should have been coming to our house, and it was weird. Like I've got photos, and maybe I'll post them on the Instagram or something someday. But like my clock wouldn't come on, but the two dots were there. No other numbers, but the two dots were there. Lights would, like, you could flip a switch on, and like a regular light, I mean, it would come on, but like 10% of what it should be. So like it was weird. We had power, but like it was trippy. I've had full power outages. Eclipses. I've seen all sorts of like complete dark moments, but not like that. That was a new one for me. So hopefully power will not go out and we'll be good to go. You'll be able to stay and watch the stream. Let's see here. Why can't you just do a live stream and then post an edited video afterwards? Because so with the camera involved and the chat involved and all the stuff, it gets too confusing without some of those elements, especially if you're chopping them up. I know that there are some streamers out there that do a lot of gameplay videos like that. Sunday is a prime example, and I'm sure there's a million others. I haven't mastered the editing techniques on that yet, or the presentation while streaming. Like I talk about too many random, I get sidetracked. My ADHD I just get sidetracked, and before I know it, I'm talking about something else, and it wouldn't make sense in the video. It's possible we might be able to look into that too. However, but then there'd be 2 videos because I don't want to like remove the live stream, and then if I have like another video of the same, I'm wondering too, would YouTube pick up on the copyright for that? That's another possibility. Another, I guess, fear that I've had that I haven't messed with that. Let's see here. Ivan Ooze, teenagers? I have no idea what that means. Is that another game, perhaps? Or, I don't know. Let's see. I also say it's the Cars 3 games in the future. So this is actually old school. The other day, on Wednesday, I was kind of having a panic moment, and I wasn't sure what I was going to play, and I was trying to find something to play. We ended up playing Ultimate Chicken Horse, but Cars 3 Driven to Win was... I queued it up and started downloading it because I thought, I could probably finish platinuming that and get, I got a bunch of trophies for that when we first did the streams, because we streamed this when it first came out, but then I looked at it and I was like, oh, man, I only got 22%, and I got 8 of the 22 trophies, so I got a chunk of them, but I started looking at what was left. Perform 6 air tricks and a single jump. That's probably going to be one of those ones you have to get really far into the game and build up any stats, or maybe a certain level unlocks, then you have like a super crazy jump. I might be able to do that, though, in the free roam area. So there was a lot of things that were kind of up in the air. Complete 100 laps in best lap challenges. That's a lot of laps. Drive backwards for a total of 50 minutes. That'll be an accumulative. So there was a handful of things. If that's something you guys would like to see, I'm not against it. But what ultimately was what I pumped the brakes on was I thought, man, I was racing on Monday. I've been racing every Monday. Now I'm going to be racing on Wednesdays too. That's too much racing for me in 1 week. So maybe when Horizon Chase is done, maybe I can fill in the race shoes by taking over with this. I know that a few of you wanted me to go back and finish this too. So, you know, maybe we'll go finish here on Mondays and then go to this and finish these 3 episodes that we got left. And then once those are both done, maybe then we'll come back to some racing on that. That sounds like a decent plan if you guys are interested in that. I do want to check this out at some point too. I don't know if I'll do that on my own or what, but I played it once, loved it, was terrified by it. Might be a fun stream thing. And who's sending me messages? I just had a message. Just received a message. It is, oh, what's up there? Are you on stream right now? Are you you just wanting to see your name on stream? I know that happens sometimes. Sometimes people just get lucky and randomly message me too. But all right, we're gonna get into some gameplay here in a hot second. Let's see here. Maybe in the future I'll show you something. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I know you've been doing some chop ups and stuff. I'm curious. I'd like to see what you got going on there. Let's see here. Ben says, starting next Friday, I'll watch your streams more on Friday because it doesn't include Friday. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Right on, Ben. As much as I like your live streams, going to cover a certain game, what you are going to cover a certain game in your retro channel like you did with Uncharted game, or play something else? Live streams, are you going to cover? I'm not sure that for whatever reason, Brian, that's not sinking into me. I'm not sure what the question is. As much as I like the live streams, are you going to cover a certain game on your... Oh, you mean like... Okay, yes. No, so that's always been the plan. It's just a time thing, man. You know, ultimately, they like, not trying to throw anybody under the bus or anything, but ultimately, HTG TV was a vision that was supposed to have 5 people producing content for it. Who it was, we've talked about many times. Why they're not, we've talked about it many times. And it's nobody's fault, and I'm not mad at anybody, but like, basically all this momentum happened, and we got right there, and it was time, and then things happened, real life kicked in, and rather than just say, oh, project's canceled, I've been trying to keep it alive. But to be honest with you, I haven't been spending much time, and it has been summer too, so I've been doing a lot of family things. As you've noticed, the streams have been a lot shorter lately too, and that'll change. That'll change. We were going to do a summer schedule and change the times, and we never got to that just because our patterns were so set. Like, I didn't want to miss out on family dinners, and we watch a movie every night. You know, as a family, we've watched, I don't know how many movies, like, you know, 60, 70 movies this summer as a family. So basically catching up Reese on all the classics and stuff that I've grown up watching and all that. So, you know, that means a lot to me. And I'm not going to get these years back with Reese. And in a couple of years, he's going to be gone too. So, you know, all that being said, things just stayed how they were. And I do plan on getting into some more project-based stuff. And now too, for what it's worth, you know, since the creation of HTG TV, real life has settled down a little bit for the original people that were, you know, going to contribute. So we might see some things from those people. But also on top of that, we've also acquired Nick and Gary too. And although real life consumes all of the people that help out Happy Thumbs, including the people who watch, you know, we definitely have a little bit more stronger team. We have more camaraderie. We've been doing more things. So there's higher possibilities. And Gary and Nick, kind of halfway, both have been trained on how to write the guides too. So we have potential for more stuff. And, you know, with you guys kind of volunteering and stepping up and helping out and doing things, and I mean, watching, that's a huge part too. We really appreciate that. So that is the plan. You know, I have that series. Did you know? I've got a couple of other small things I'd like to do. Let's do this. You know, so I've got a couple of things that I'd really like to do. It's just a matter of getting all of the people in one place at one time, and then trying to figure something out with what pieces we have to work with. So let's see here. A couple of people have showed up in the last minute. Terry Ann, what's up? It's been a minute. Gamer 2018, what's good? Let's see here. Who else? Joy says, not sure if there are any Diablo 3 fans, but Season 18 starts. Season 18? What? Michael, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Can you please accept my friend request for PS4? Did you just send me one? I was going to say, I don't have any up to right now. So yeah, what's up, Michael? So it must be another person in the stream, perhaps. I'm getting lots of, hey, like this, Greg says. Yes. I love it. You guys are awesome. Friend requests. I don't have any friend requests right now, as you can see. Let's see here. Where friends? Let me see. I'm gonna double check that. I don't have any notifications. Yeah, I have no friend requests, so I'm not sure who you sent your friend request to, or if maybe you already have been accepted. I don't know. What's your Crystal? What is your PSN name? Hannah, what's up? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I actually spent a bunch of time yesterday trying to perfect the new software. So here's the thing. Streamlabs OBS, or Slobs, the new software that I'm using to stream to you guys, it has some cool features. One of them is this mask thing. Now, yesterday on HTG TV, I was able to produce a test mask. It was allowing me to show you guys what it looks like if you were to donate and use the masks. For some reason, it will not let me use the masks on the main channel. And the only thing that I can think of, I haven't reached out to support yet, and I'm going to do that tonight. The only thing that I can think of is that HTG TV and HTG both have the same PayPal account associated with it. And that seems to be the problem with HTG. When I try to hook it up, like I go down and I hit the button, I say enable, and then it says, it literally says, here, I'll do it right now. It says enable face masks, and I click it, and a big pop-up says you must have PayPal set up. And so I click the button that says add PayPal, and I go to add PayPal, and it says connected. So I even disconnected it, logged out, logged back in, and reconnected it. It still says the same thing. So there's some sort of a weird glitch, or like I said, maybe it's because I'm already using that PayPal account on another. But I would think that multiple people do that. I mean, but maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Whoa. We got Paz hanging out over on Twitch. I need to refresh and make sure that's all legitness. Paz, are you over there hanging out? I know we were chatting before the stream, and I was supposed to call you. And I just refreshed it, and now everything's gone. All right, so Twitch is working. Let's see. Hannah, is it pounds or dollars? It'll all contribute or convert to the same thing. So let's see here. Masks are cool. Yeah, Goth Brian. that was really freaky. So one of the masks gave me like this goth hair, and I was like trying to like flip the hair back because you couldn't even see my face. It was funny stuff. But hopefully I'll get that all squared away, and that we'll be able to do that. Not only will I'll often do random ones, and then of course for the people who are awesome and go way above and beyond, and they make the donations like Hannah just did, then that'll give something else, right? It'll give everyone a nice little laugh out of it. It's not just so. I'm working on it. Now there's a ton of stuff too for Slobs, the new stream stuff. There's all sorts of apps and plugins and things. There's like stream counters. We might be able to get a death counter. Going. I am serious. So let's see here. Brian, I did not send yet. Vanilla pudding. Oh, vanilla pudding. Okay, Crystal. All right, so whenever you send it, I will go ahead and accept them as they come in, guys. Just remember to please keep it simple. And remember that I don't always have time to respond. And most importantly, my notifications are actually turned off. So I don't even see, like when I'm playing games or when I'm online, the only time I ever see the messages is when I get to this screen here and there's a notification number there. So like if I'm in game, I don't ever see it. If I'm playing, if I'm on chat, I don't ever see it. If I come to this main menu here, I'll see it and then I'll respond. So sometimes it takes me an hour, 2 hours, depending on what I'm doing to even see it. So I almost always respond, though. There's a couple people that I didn't respond to on stream, but I'm pretty good about that. So, all right, I've been flapping for almost 24 minutes now. And let's see here. I just got 400,000 on GTA Live for free. Wow, that's crazy, Greg. Let's go ahead and jump into Gravity Duck now. Can you make a suggestion for Xbox? I'm all ears. I do have an Xbox. I don't currently have it set up to stream, but that's a possibility, especially if it's a sweet game, like if it's something that you and me and the chat are interested in, then definitely. And so, yeah, absolutely, Terry Ann, please, by all means. I'd love suggestions, especially for easy platinums. We have more ahead of us, but, we would like others. And at some point, you know, we might move on from this series or whatever too. And we got to figure out too what I'm going to do for my celebration. I got 86 platinums right now. What should I do for 100 platinums? I mean, should I like? I mean, I don't know. I'd love to say like, you know, dress Reese up in a unicorn suit and videotape him running around at the state fair or something, or I don't know. That's actually kind of a good idea. The state fair is actually starting today. The state fair starts today. I'm not even kidding. That would be hilarious. Let's see here. Do you and Reese have a Nintendo Switch? Yes, we do. It's currently set up downstairs on his main gaming TV, which is our front living room. So you know, that's where that is. I've talked about maybe getting a second dock so I could park it up here and then plug it in. Because really, I could have Xbox, Switch, and PS4 all right here, and all I have to do is have the HDMIs close enough to the capture that I can just unplug and plug in. Now, it is a little problematic at times, but it's capable. That's how I'm doing the PS3 and the PS4. PS3 is actually balancing on my desk arm down there. I wish I could show you guys. Unfortunately, it's in a weird spot. But do Until Dawn for Plat 100. I would say yes, but that's definitely a mature game. I mean, that's definitely a mature game. Not that we couldn't do that over on the other channel. However, I feel like, you know, the majority of the people who watch this series aren't subscribed to the other side. And by the way, if one of the mods could throw the HTG TV link over in the chat, that would be helpful. Ooh, I hear a chair, I hear a keyboard rustling. I got some action going. Yeah, well, and so I am gonna send you some WD-40, Gary. That's definitely on my list. I keep forgetting. It's not as squeaky, but it's still squeaky. So I don't know if what you used, but you know, definitely a little. I found that my bathroom door downstairs needs that too. In the mornings, I get up and I open the door, and it's so loud. And Reese's room is right; it's the next room over. So I'm sure I'm waking him up. But there's the HTG TV link. Thank you, Gary, and please check that out. And if you have not already, let's see here. We'll look. Let's see here. We'll look better. Wait. PS5 will look like the letter U. No joke. Oh, you saw that? You saw that dev kit. So that was just a rendering. I did see that too, and I went, "What the?" But that's a rendering. What is a rendering? A rendering is a digital 3D creation. So, you know, when they make new stuff, when you know, like 3D printing. If you ever 3D printed anything, you need to have a model where it's mapped out in order to do that. It's similar. It's similar. Let's see here. Did you, by the way, it's Neezer. Okay, Crystal, I see you. I really want to see Super Lucy's Tail. You know, you mentioned that once before. Let's see here. I need an HTG walkthrough for it. Super Lucy's Tail. Okay. Gary, could you make a little note of Super Lucy's Tail somewhere and remind me later, or maybe send a link on Skype, or just type it in the Skype or something so I don't forget? Because I know Terry Ann has brought that up before, and I told her I'd look into it, and like a big dummy, I didn't. So... Super Lucky's Tale. There we go. Super Lucky's Tale. I knew you'd mentioned that before. Let's see here. All right, so boy, 27 minutes. You know what's funny? I've been talking longer than it's expected for me to play this game, so that's kind of funny. Yeah. So thank you, Gary. He's done that. I will look into that for sure, Terry Ann. Reese is really wanting me and Tyler P to play him and his buddy Roderick on this. He's been begging me. It's pronounced Nasir. Okay. I still don't have an invite. Now, question. Are you sending it to HTG Brian, or are you sending it to Inadub? Because Inadub is actually my name for the PlayStation. My PSN name is Inadub. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Can you still hear me, Gary? My PlayStation just said, cannot operate with HTG walkthrough for Lego Marvel Collection. No, we've actually covered all three of those games. They're no different than the separate games. They're just all bundled onto one. So the good news for you is if you're needing some help with that collection, I've got it all ready to go. All right, so, hey, we're at the 30-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. Yeah, Demon says he hears me. Perfect. Well, I just meant my mic. So this mic is how Gary hears me. There's another mic. I'll show you guys. This mic is how you hear me. So like I can or I can mute Gary. Me. So yeah. Anyways. Ready? Oh. Okay. So here I'm gonna launch the game at 30-minute mark, and this will give me a pretty clear idea of what my time is gonna be, even though it'll be a little bit less. All right. So here we go. Ready? Chat. I'll be back with you in a minute. I'm gonna focus on this because although I've already given the white flag. Well, that was like Plants vs. Zombies, the pea shooters. Did you guys see that? I have no idea what this game is. I haven't looked at any gameplay. I saw the screenshots when I bought it from the store like a week ago, but I don't even remember what they were. I know it's something like Angry Birds-ish type almost, but like not. All right, here we go. Let's see your options. What do I got? Anything I need? Music content? No? Okay. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do for platinum, to be honest with you. Well, there's like 170 levels, isn't there? Okay, so... What's this? Oh! Hey, there's a death. Whoa, this is trippy, you guys. Woo. Woo. Oh. My brain not work so good. Oh, whoa. No? Okay. No? Wow, okay, so I can manipulate in the air. Okay. Oh, crap. Crapper John. Keep waiting for Tyler to show up with a get good. Oh! Ah! Apparently my chest is a little broader than I thought. Oh, whoops. Farmer. Oh, ouchies. Oh, come on. Oh, hey. Oh, look at that. I was trying to make it harder than it was. Caterpillar. Hi! Hi! Woo! Oh, okay. Okay then. No! No! What the? Okay, so what? Okay, that has not. I don't even need to. No! 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 Oh, right in the kisser. Now! No! I keep forgetting how to do this. Oh! Got a little excited there. Smack. Oh, I missed it! Come on. Gary's like, yeah, stack it up, Ryan. Stack it up. Oh, come on. Yeah, this level is treating me. What? Oh. Yeah, I've died at least 50 times on this one right here alone. Come on! I like... My visual space and what I think should be good or bad and what this game is are not on the same level right now. Alright, so then I gotta... One more time. Bam! Finally! Alright, so that's clearly gonna be a drop down. Nice. Oh, no. My son is old. Thought I fell off the edge there. Apparently not. That's tricky. It's all about timing, and my timing is terrible. As I jump headfirst into the stupid block. What? Oh. Don't. Ooh, pea shooters. Oh, I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to just run. No. This is a take your time game? Yeah, not when I got an 18-minute estimated completion time, Hannah. Oh! Ooh, I'm right about 18 minutes right now. And I still got a couple to go, I think. Crap. hot potato. Come on. Ooh, I gotta wait for him to go. I thought I could sneak by, but... Yeet. Yeet. Butterfly, huh? Oh, that's not good. What's a butterfly do? Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh my gosh. I got a new plan this time. That was not it. Actually, I don't need to jump up back. Man. Get owned. Cool. Oh, heat seeker. Jeez, I think they sunk my battleship. Whew. Oh, whoops. Woo! Oh, come on. I just turned around. Apparently that thing is so deadly, you can't even look at it. Oh, you don't want to go up that way. Alright. Oh, I missed it. It's funny, times that I think I'm fatter than I am, I'm not, and times that I think I'm skinnier than I am, I'm not. Hey! I pushed the button. Oh, I figured there was going to be something going on up there. Squishy. Alright. Okay. So I just gotta maneuver around it is all. Whee! Egg hunter. I'm getting closer. Oh, I didn't jump. My brain is moving one step behind today. So I'm getting closer because that was the 30th one. Maybe I can't go that way? have to go that way. Okay, I got it now. I see it. Oh, fun! Dang it! Seriously though. This is good stuff right here. I don't care who you are, this is good stuff. Whew, that was a tough one. Oh, my crack shot. Oh, come on. Try to take him out. Oh, I just went to the... I should have gone to the left. Alright, I got it this time. Here it goes. I went to the... Alright, this is it. For reals this time. Oh, I feel like it's been more than that, but... what? Oh. I was like, why did I just go to it? Scout. Bat. Some of these are all just about going faster. They're fun. They remind me of the ghosts from Super Mario Brothers. Yeet. So I gotta... There we go. Let's say there's gotta be another... Yeet. Oh, come on. Hey. Soundtrack's pretty cool. I don't know why I thought I was gonna float by that. Clearly not. Yay! Ooh, what are those? Red rocket, red rocket. What is that? That was a little squirrel. More like Vader's. Whoop! Zap it. Woo! Split the D. Oh, okay. Ah! I was like, all right, that one's not out. I can go, but nope. Oh, I tried to cut corners, and instead I cut myself. Oh, come on. Too fast for my own good. Looks like Easter. Platinum duck. Boom. So I didn't even finish all of them and I got the platinum. So. Huh. So let's see here. First one was fried chicken. No, was that the first one? 1031? Probably. Or was it? Let's see here. Yeah, that had to have been it. So 22 minutes. 22 minutes. A beat demon? Pretty awesome. It's crazy. I'm confused so that you don't have to beat all the levels. That's... I wonder why that is. Oh, come on. I tried to move. No, I know. I guess that's true. There's tons more levels, huh? I don't know why I fall for that. Well, let's see here. So I'm only on 18, level 18 or what? How come I can't go back? I feel like it won't let me. The game is just like broken. Well, alright. So much for that, I guess, huh? Friend request received. There we go. Vanilla pudding. Got it. Added officially to the list. All right, so real quick, let's check these out. 87. All right, so let's just kind of do an overview real quick. We will definitely be seeing Horizon Chase Turbo. That'll be coming in the next couple of weeks, so that'll be one more platinum. Ultimate Chicken Horse is going to happen soon, too. I only need, like, 3 trophies. I need to place 1,000 traps. It's solos and comebacks, I think. Solos and comebacks. And that's it. Yeah, so definitely need that platinum. Whoops. So that'll be 2 more platinums. Wolfenstein Young Blood. Right now, as it sits, we only have 9 of the 61 trophies, but, you know, 500 enemies is coming soon. Charging Super Soldatans? I don't know. Some of these we might have to actually go after. Fire 100,000 shots. Use 75 enemies using takedowns. Or kill... Gore 158. So there's definitely a lot of stuff here left to do. But I'm assuming that we'll probably get that. I mean, that's kind of our goal. Going down the list, Submersed is one that I could return to as well. Minecraft. Reese was putting together a Minecraft level. I don't think that's happening anymore. I'll have to talk to him about that. To be honest with you, not really that interested in playing it. It was kind of more of a father-son thing, and if he's not doing it and he's not interested, I'm not going to make him do it. Hello Neighbor, I should go back and get too, because it'd be nice to have, like, the top of my list platinumed, like all these games. Now, Stranger Things 3, I definitely want to play that sooner than later, too. I don't know if that's something you guys would want to watch or what, but I definitely want to play it. So I'm going to scroll back a little bit and check out the chat, because I told you guys I was going on a hiatus. Let's see here. Gary trying to distract me. Hi, Brian. Oh, he's talking to the other Brian. Let's see here. My mom and dad have the TV, so I will send it shortly. Okay, perfect. We got it now. Easy. Plat Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Nice. Spyro 2. You only need to play 50. Should be anti-gravity, Doug. I agree. The game with the graphics and the sound looks like some, yeah, that's what I was saying too. With the ghosts, the way the ghosts were going and stuff as well. Let's see here. Let the trophies rain. Get good. How old is your son? He's 14. He'll be 15 in January. These controls are wonky. They took me some time to get used to, as far as just the gravity and then being able to control in the air. Like, that wasn't something that was like obvious right off the bat. Kirsten with the timer. Let's see here. What I said, interesting, it was cool, far out crazy. Noah says, just watched a walkthrough for Lego Marvel Avenger for old time's sake. So much fun to watch. Nice. Thanks for watching those oldies but goodies. This MIDI song is really annoying. I was actually enjoying the soundtrack to that. Just run past him, Demon says. Why can't you just run by it? So I was stuck, and you guys were helping me, but I wasn't paying attention. You gave me an idea. You're welcome. There's always pause. I'm 88% done with Division 2 close. Nice. That's crazy. 16 minutes, 3 hours later. The old get good commence. Let's see here. Game should be called Pop Goes the Balloon. No, it should be Pop the Duck. Real old school music. That's death. I sent it. Nice. Got the invite. Yep. Wow. Way too easy. That was platinum. Brian, did you get it? This BS tag is in a dub. What? Hover. Turns gold. Saw that in the game. Just watched Clone Wars video. Nice, Finn. What's up? Hey, Finn. Welcome back. Let's see here. Saj, what's up? Welcome to the stream, Saj. Stranger Things 3 is nice. Yes, I will watch, Joey says. Nice. Love this series. I've gotten 3 platinums from it so far. Nice. Killa Exotic, thanks for hanging out, and appreciate the feedback on it. Should be starting Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 soon. Nice. We got lots and lots of videos for that. Yeah, so just kind of looking through the rest of my list here, you know, Dead Rising 4, I'm not sure I'm ready to go back and try to play that again. If you guys haven't heard the story, I played through it and got all the way to the end and found out that I had a game-breaking glitch where one of the blueprints wasn't registering that I had got, even though I'd got it. So I couldn't get it in the game, but it wasn't showing that I'd achieved it or obtained it. So I started all over. I played all over again, and I went specifically for the blueprints first and got all of those, and I got the trophy for it. However, when I got to the end, I realized that one of my safe houses didn't count. So, another one of those collectibles that you need to get 100%. So it wasn't like I played through and I got one of them this time and one of them that time. And unfortunately, there is a trophy that's bound to both of them needing all of the stuff. So I had to start all over again if I want, and I wasn't ready to do that. I'd logged probably, I don't know, 150, 200 hours playing that game, and I still had a lot of grinding to do to get a couple of the other trophies. There's like a kill, let's see, 200,008. That's a lot of zombies. I mean, a lot of zombies. So yeah, look at this. This is crazy. The easy platinums are always kind of fun because you get to go ahead and remove them when you're done. Easy platinum suggestions. What are your suggestions? And let's see here. Horizon Chase Turbo. Somebody just brought that up. I'm going to make sure that I have... I'm pretty sure that I saved it last time I played. But I'm going to go ahead and do storage. Oops, I don't have one plugged in. Let me fix that real quick. Get in there. Is that one going to work? It will. Okay. Let's see here. On your Horizon Chase Turbo Progress, I dropped that one a while ago. So I got all the way through the World Tour, and then I got through one of the tournaments. Or no, one of the endurance races, the 12 endurance race. And on the 12th endurance race, at the very end, my game crashed. I got a blue screen, it errored out, and it corrupted my save data. So what I had to do was choose to either start over, play it all over again, or walk away. And for that moment, I walked away. And I went on vacation, and it turned out that there were times where I was left behind, and I had nothing to do, so I went ahead and I loaded it up. As it sits right now, I am pretty close to the end. I have the endurance races left. That's it. Once I get those endurance races done, I do have one more card that I will unlock that I will need to get win a race with to get the trophy for that. But I mean, overall, I mean, let's see here. Let's look at my. You know, I only need a couple of trophies. So, 12, 36, and 109. So there's 3 trophies, and then I think the final one is just that last card that I get. So it says finish a race with every vehicle in the game. I've won a race. In fact, that's funny. I've always read that as win a race. It's actually finish a race. So I've definitely finished a race with every vehicle in the game, minus the one that has not unlocked for completing the endurance. So that's all I got left. So I'm assuming that like Monday will go something like this. Finish endurance 12 and maybe knock out a couple of those. So here's a little trick that I'm going to try. I haven't attempted this yet, so we'll see if this works. But my goal is I'm going to try to basically play a couple of those endurance races, and then in between them, leave the game and then save it. I don't know if that'll work or not. So, and when I say save it, I do mean to like an external drive. You know, like the cloud or a USB device or something like that. And that'll help me. So, like, let's say I get to race 100 and I'm doing really well, but there's that one guy that's right behind me in second place that's only like 5 points behind me, and he wins a race, and then he wins another race or something. I want to make sure that I can go back to that, and because with the endurance, you have to win them all. It's a point system, I think. It's a little different than the tournaments, but I think it's the same thing as the tournaments. I think there's just way more races. But at the same time, you know what? There may have been 109 races in that master tournament one, too. It couldn't have been 9 because that was an odd number, but there was like at least 10 groups of 4. So that's only 40, though. So I don't know. There's clearly more races with the Endurance 109. That's going to be a long one. And I don't think they'll be able to get that done in one stream. I feel like maybe I can get these 2 done in one stream. We'll just have to wait and see. But I do plan on platinuming that, and I am making backups of my saves to ensure that if I do get a corrupt file again, that I won't have to do all of this over again, because that would be absolutely ludicrous. And not like ludicrous speed, like the fun stuff. I mean, like, absolutely horrific. Let's see here. I know that just a minute ago, my easy plat is Spyro 43 hours for all 3 games. So, okay, definition of an easy plat. Now, I understand that, like, the games could be easy, right? Like, some of these Minecraft story mode, like, those are fairly easy. However, when you start stacking up all the time to all the episodes to get the platinum, it becomes, like, a long deal. But even all of those are only 5 to 6 hours estimated. Anything 5 to 6 hours or below would be considered an easy platinum game ready for the series. Spyro being 43 hours for all 3 games. Let's just make it easy. Let's say 45 hours, and let's say 15 hours per game. 15 hours is definitely not what I would consider like an easy platinum for the series. Now, again, I understand that the game may not be hard. It may be pretty easy journey to go through there. No, I will not be playing Fortnite. See, I told you I respond to messages. So, anyways, yeah, let's see here. Commented on one of my activities. Okay, Stanley, what you got? What are you commenting on? Platinum, probably? Congrats on the plats. 13 minutes ago. Yep, he did. Congrats on the plats. Thank you. Can I like that or do anything? I can look at it. Can I? Anyways, are you in the chat right now, Stanley? I'm just curious. Did that actually? No, there we go. Did that actually send? I don't use that. Like, I don't comment to comments a lot, so that was a new one for me. Let's see here. I know that Demon said, okay, so you need an online friend for one trophy in Conan. So, Conan Exiles, that was recommended to me by Tyler as well, but let me ask you this. Is that game family friendly? I feel like it's not. I feel like it's super not. I feel like before you even play the game, it's super not. I don't know if that game made it to console the same way that it was on PC, but I remember that game getting a lot of controversial hype because of the customization. Apparently, you can adjust sizes of body parts. And I won't go into any more details than that, but yeah, you can choose to wear clothes or not too. Like, they may have changed it, but I know that at one point it was redonkulous. I'll just say that. And boo, Gary says. Let's see here. Pudgy says gross back. Okay, I'm not sure. He says play Fortnite. I say gross, no thanks, and he says gross. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. What do we got? Sam and Max. Okay, that might not be attainable due to the fact that the development studio that makes those games is no longer around. Let's see here. Brian hates the builds of Fortnite. Saj knows what's up. Let's see here. Greg's saying something about getting cursed. Easy Plus. One Nintendo Switch. Okay, you need an online plan. Knowing it would go faster. Late shift got late shift, huh? I got the platinum in 3:49. 3 minutes and 49 seconds, or 3 hours and 49 minutes. I'm gonna guess 3 hours and 49 minutes. Been using your vid. It said Sly Cooper. Nice, dude. Those are old school. That was one of my first platinums that I got. That I was able to like cross plat. You know, like I played one game and I hadn't even touched the Vita version, and so like I saved my platinum on the PS3 to the cloud. And then I downloaded it from the cloud to the Vita, and I've never seen anything like that. Like, that was really cool. Donut County looks interesting, huh? Let me write these down. I got a little notepad over here in the corner. I got a bunch of games. In fact, I have 2 different ones. Sorry, I keep bumping the microphone. Hopefully that's not too loud when I do that. You guys have a lot of games. Alteric was 7-hour estimate. Little Adventure on the Prairie was 30 minutes. That's something. It's probably another game from the same studio. I Am Bread was an easy play. That's just a VR game though, isn't it? Gemini Heroes Reborn is on here. Tesla Grad is on here. 5 hours labeled. Trine 2 is labeled 5 hours. I've got Sleep Gaming and Slide, which is an EU game, but I never was able to figure out how to do the EU stuff, or not that I need to. Let's see here. What Remains of Edith Finch is easy, but it doesn't have a platinum. Let's see here. Donut County. That's the one that's got the raccoon on the... Right? I think I've seen that game. I feel like I'm familiar with it. Let's see here. What is Sono saying? 3,049. Oh, okay. He's saying with you in my ear, I'll be able to do it real quick. Let's see here. Donut. I feel like because it was Donut, Yes, it is raccoon. See, I told you. I know anything related to donuts, I'm in. Donut Country. What is this? So it's $12.99. So here's the thing too. Like, this isn't a game breaker, but like, I definitely feel like, you know, these easy platinums, they're half hour or whatever. They should be pretty inexpensive, like $3 to $5. Donut without a hole is called a nut. Don't change the subject, BK. How could you destroy our entire town? Is there... Oh, that was really loud in my ear. Let me try that again. Is that really loud for you guys? That's really loud for me. I'm going to pull back just in case. Jack and Jill. Let's see. Quite fun puzzle solving using a giant hole. I see that. That looks like it could be a lot of fun. Especially with me, like, fumbling through stuff. Donut Island, another donut game. Let's see here. This is for Super Beat. I don't have that. Attack of the Killer Donuts? Is this a movie? Wait, it is a movie. It is a movie. Attack of the... I've never seen this. I've seen Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That's an old school one. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that or not. Let's see here. A trophy on Conan is called the Tower of the Elephant. Killing something by standing on their head, which is killing a player by standing on their head. Do I still have the Lego Movie video game? I'm sure it's probably in my library. I'm pretty sure most of the games I have these days are digital. I definitely have a lot. So that's purchase date. Let's go A to Z. Why, you ask? So here's all my Lego stuff, all my Digi Legos. Lego Batman 3, Lego City Undercover, Lego DC Supervillains, Lego Marvel 2, Lego Marvel Avengers, Force Awakens, Lego Worlds, Lego The Incredibles, Lego Star Wars Force Awakens. Again? Oh, that's the demo. Yeah. Oh, I do have a little Big Planet 3. Somebody was asking about that the other day. That'd be fun to play with the guys. I like those games that are 4-player like that. Like Gang Beasts is another one. I can't remember if we bought that on my account or Reese's account. Because Reese and I share a lot. You can see I do have I Am Bread, but I think it's VR, isn't it? Isn't it VR only? And that's another easy plot. I'll download it just because I'm on it, and it... Why not, right? Let's see here. And let's see here. Happy Dungeons. Now, wait a minute. A minute ago, Demon suggested something. Let's see here. Where did that go? I'm scrolling back, Demon. Devious Dungeons. Okay. Devious Dungeons. Not Happy Dungeons. Little Big Planet is so good. My head is hurting because I want the Nintendo Switch, but I have to wait until my birthday. Hopefully your head doesn't hurt because of that. Let's see. I have a ton of games, you guys. Oh, and here's Goat Simulator. Is that an easy plat? Gary, do you have Conan Exiles? Greg is asking what trophies you are missing. Ha! Okay, a lot of people are reporting that I Am Bread is actually a very hard game, not an easy game. I don't know how that's just the reports that Gary is finding online. This is a fun game, Costume Quest 2. Oh, I'd love to play that game again. That might happen. Halloween time's coming up. I might have to bust that out. I'm not even kidding. Like I never finished it. It's not a platinum. I don't think there was a platinum for it. If there is a platinum, oh, that's gonna make it even more delicious. All right, it's got to be somewhere in this vicinity here. So I've got a lot of stuff that I never finished. So here's that Until Dawn. I only got 17% of them trophies. Costume Quest 2. Is there a plat? Negative. So I missed a couple of the trophies though. Found the solar system. Yeah, so I never finished it. I never finished it. collect all creepy tree cards. So Goat Simulator is coming back, that there is some potential glitched trophies for it. So we'll have to wait on that and see. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can delete. I know some of you are like, no! Don't do that! Oh, I got everybody's golf. It still is on here. Nick was asking me if I had it the other day, and I told him I didn't think it was even on my console. It hasn't been played in so long, it's been pushed off the main. Look, it's not even on the forefront here. Crazy! Alright, let's see here. Does Gravity not come with Vita version like Midnight Games did? I think you have to buy them individually, but it is possible. Let's see here. Goat Simulator, I think, is somewhat hard. Demon says yes. Goat Simulator is hilarious. Kirsten says need a toaster. Fan. The controls are crazy. Okay. Loki's confirming that that's also a pain in the tuchus. Let's see here. All right, guys. Well, yeah, it's Friday. I encourage everybody to get out and enjoy the weekend and do some stuff with friends and family, assuming you have some of those nearby. And if not, hop on the console and play with some online. As for me, I am going to be... So, as you guys know, we're getting a dog. We're not expected to get the dog until like September 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere in there. So we're basically puppy-proofing our house. As it has been over a year since Reese and I have done a Lego speed build, we are deconstructing our Lego room. We are putting all the Lego in storage, and we are actually going to... We're gonna lose the Lego room, but we're gonna gain a room in our house again. As you guys probably remember, we've had that whole kind of dining room area designated. We had 2 full tables full of Lego, and with Reese being a teenager in high school and all sorts of extra responsibilities, plus being older, and kids aren't very forgiving these days. Like high school kids, I know there's some out there, some in the chat even, that are confident and they build Lego, but Reese isn't trying to be Mr. Popular, but he definitely doesn't want to be like made fun of. And like I mentioned the other day, for some reason people look down on him for being a part of my channel. So I don't know if it's a jealousy thing. I don't know if it, if they're really like, oh, you only have 100,000 subs, you're nobody. I mean, I don't know what it is. I really don't. But kids these days are harsh. So Reese has not been doing any of those builds with me, and I haven't done any on my own. I'm not sure you guys want to watch an old man build Lego. But if you do, I'm not against it. And I did set up some stuff with the camera here that I would be able to do some builds right here. So I could use all of my stuff and stream live. And that's something that I've talked about doing, is building like, some of the smaller sets, 1,000 pieces or less. And going from there. Like, I definitely don't want to build like the ultimate collector's edition Millennium Falcon like Loki's been building. In fact, Loki, how are you doing on that? Did you finish? And yes, Loki, we are working on a dog. In fact, I can show you some pictures. So we're going to reveal the dog's name at a later date. But I can show you the name. So this name that you're seeing here on these photos is actually the name of the dog that the rescue shelter has named him. He actually has 2 brothers, so if anybody out there is looking for a dog and would like to adopt one of his brothers, that'd be pretty cool if somebody I knew ended up having one of Opie, as we're calling him here, one of Opie's brothers. But I've actually already, we've actually already got like his name tag and collar and everything. So like his name tag for his collar, it's already made. It's all customized. It's actually really cool. I slipped and told Gary the name of the dog, which I hadn't even told Gary or anybody yet. And I said it, but the mic blurbed as I said it. So there was a name that he heard that was like, it sounded similar, but it wasn't the name. And so like, I was like, first I was pissed. I was like, no! And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. You didn't hear it right. All right. So, anyways, let's see here. Hey, thanks, Michael. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, he's I mean, Reese is a big dude now. I don't know if kid's even the word. I'm serious. He's probably 2 inches, maybe, away from being as tall as me. And, I mean, he's probably 35 to 50 pounds away. I don't know. He's not nearly as pudgy as I am. So, he's got a little less weight than me. But, I mean, his mom was even like, 2 days ago, was like, stand back to back. You guys are both barefoot. Stand back to back. And she started laughing. She's like, it ain't going to be long, man. It ain't going to be long. So, he's a pretty big dude. Let's see here. I finished it, but I don't know how to send a photo. What did you What do you mean? You get something? You're just like a screenshot or something you want to show us, Loki? Oh, you finished it! Ah, bing! I wish I had a button that I could put a light bulb above my head, because that would be used a lot. Like, oh, I see what you're talking about. Awesome. As far as uploading pictures, you need to find some sort of a host, like a source, like for me, I have HappyThumbsGaming.com that I use. I have some software that allows me to upload images to my server for the website, and then I just use that. That's how those links were displayed. But places like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I mean, any of those social media places, once you post them there, you could reuse that link or, whatever. But obviously, if you don't have any of those, that makes it tough too. So there's like, all sorts of like, what is it? Photobucket.com, Yahoo had Flickr. There's a lot of image-based stuff, so definitely places to do it. That's awesome. Congrats on finishing that, though, man. That is a task for sure. Let's see here. Too young to take responsibility, so we had to return it. Oh, yeah, so Reese is 14. He's been begging for a dog for about a year now, basically since his cat Emmett passed away. And I've been anti-doing it because I'm home all day, and it would basically be my dog. They were pretty set on a certain breed of dog, and it was mainly because one of his really good friends' parents bred that type of dog, and so they were available to us. But they were a purebred. They were really expensive, and I just wasn't trying to get into that. And realistically, in the end, I had to think about it, though, and evaluate, like, what's fair and what's not fair. Like, my wife and my son both want a dog, and I'm saying no. The vote is 2-1. As much as it upsets me that I lose that vote, it wasn't fair to me to put my foot down and tell them no. So I thought about it. My wife and I sat down, and we just kind of discussed, like, the things that were worrisome for me. The size was a big thing. As you guys know, I love my car. Like, it's my car is, I mean, my family and my friends are up there before my car, but my car is up there on the list of important things. And, I have a really nice interior, and I've spent the last year and a half taking really good care of my car, vacuuming it all the time, using certain products to, fancify and clean. And, I'm one of those guys that even cleans the door jambs of my car when I wash my car. So when you open the door up, there's no dirt or dust, or like, it's not a show wash, like it's not ready for showing, and my car's not that cool. I just take pride in my car. I take pride in all my stuff, actually. But all that being said, like, I don't know. You guys get what I'm saying. So let's see here. I'm basically flapping my yapper here, and light bulb emoji for the background. I definitely could throw in like a ding. I wish I had like an augmented reality deal, So let's see here. He doesn't want the dog, but he ends up falling in love with it. No, so essentially, I didn't want a big dog. I didn't want to be responsible for the poop and all that, which I finally just realized it's not that big of a deal. And so we found a medium-sized breed. As you guys can see, that dog in those pictures is in the second picture with the handkerchief around like his neck. He is almost full grown in that picture. He won't get but like 35, 40 pounds. So he's a medium. He's a small medium dog. He's not quite large enough to be a full medium or a large, but he's not small and an ankle biter like the small guys. So anyways, I didn't want to ruin my car. I didn't want so we found him, and all is good. And the only bad part is that the dog is at a shelter a long ways away, and the transport is covered in our adoption fee, but it's based on when their truck fills up to bring dogs out west. And I know it's crazy. Some of you are like, "Well, you're adopting a dog from way over there." Well, it turned out that they advertise locally. So we found this dog on a local website, which led us to another website, which led us to another website, which then told us that the dog was actually in San Antonio, Texas. I'm in Salem, Oregon, so that is over 1,000 miles away. That is a long journey. However, like I said, it's covered in the adoption fee. So we just got to wait for that truck to fill up for people adopting animals out on this side. It's mostly dogs, maybe all dogs even, but yeah, craziness. So right now it's September 10th, like basically the second week of September is what they said, right in the middle of the second week. And so it's only 17 days away or something like that, but we have a very little time to prepare. realistically, because I mean, our house is not baby proof or kid proof or anything. I've got still in the wife. I mean, I got VR. The VR headset is downstairs. Like all the cords are like hanging and down low because it's all low so that we can access it and sit in the chairs and whatnot. You know, the Lego table is sitting on a tablecloth. So if, like, you know, for some reason, maybe some peanut butter or something interests the dog and he bites onto that tablecloth, you know, he ain't no magician. He ain't going to pull the cloth out from all them Lego. It's going to come tumbling down. So we've been basically going through and kind of dog-proofing our house. You're going to see some changes in the background if I ever choose to stream without the green screen. You know, Cutie's bed's getting moved. We're going to have a big cage, like a kennel-type cage up here. You know, all sorts of stuff. Big bed for the dog. So, you know, my small room that has no room for anything, yep, we're adding some more stuff. It is craziness, but let's see here. You got the VR. I do, Loki. I actually bought it the day it came out. I am old, and I have found that after about 15 to 20 minutes or so, I start to get hot and sweaty. And at first I thought it was because I was just moving around and doing more, right? Like the Nintendo Wii, right? The Nintendo Wii was kind of that way where after moving around playing tennis or whatever, you could, you know, the heart could get beaten a little bit. In my case, I thought that's what it was, waving the, you know, the wands around and stuff, trying to get. It turns out it's not the case at all. Like, I just get woozy. So I haven't tried the Dramamine thing. A couple of you suggested that I try Dramamine, which is an anti-nausea medication. And it works for me on planes and boats and stuff. So maybe that's what it is. But I feel like I get nauseous. I get like seasick off of it. And so I don't often play it. So I spent like $500 or whatever it was on the console, or on the addition to the console. And then I went out and bought, you know, multiple games. In fact, I've got a couple of games that haven't even been unwrapped yet. Like, I'm not even kidding. One of them is that it's made by the same group that made Until Dawn. It's the clown roller coaster. It's called, like, Blood, something Blood, Out for Blood, or something like that. It's whatever it is, it's still in the cellophane. It's never even been opened, which is crazy. Let's see here. What's Ben saying? Ben saying, where will the dog use the bathroom? Yeah, so that's going to be a thing too. Just so you guys know, that's something I haven't even mentioned. Once the dog arrives, Reese and my wife will both actually be at school or work. She works at school, so both at school. Every hour, I will have to take the dog out. So there will have to be breaks every hour during the streams for a while, until he's fully potty trained. Right now, he's at the shelter. We've talked to the people who are, you know, fostering him, and we've already got them training him for the cage. We've already got them training him for his new name. We've already got them training him on going to the bathroom, because he's in Texas, so he's in an outdoor shelter situation where it's all covered and everything, but he's outdoor because it's really hot down there. And so that's going to be an interesting change for him too. He's going to go from like 100+ degrees and kind of a dry heat to a humid, like really cold area. So he won't be spending a lot of time outside, but he will. We do have a nice backyard. We're hoping that he doesn't have springs to jump over our fence. And Terry Ann, thank you so much. Can you please play Her Majesty's Spiffing? Gary, if we could add that to the list too. Her Majesty's Spiffing. Thank you so much, Terry Ann. I really appreciate that. Her Majesty's. Is that parody of Star Wars, possibly, huh? That sounds awesome. Let's see here. I'm saying wait for the Nintendo Switch low key. If the Wii U and Nintendo, surprisingly, the normal Wii stole my Lego Star Wars clone. I can't get. Oh no! Yeah, I went crazy. I put a homebrew on my Wii, and then something went wrong. So there's like that memory card battery that goes in the bottom of the Wii, and the door that opens and closes for that battery broke. And so, like, we've had to duct tape it or something. And so, point and click, Terry Ann says. Now, is that a PS4? Is that where can I find that? Or is that an Xbox game as well? Okay, so it is PS4. Gary is confirming. Excellent. Let's see here. I got a text coming in. Is it anything important? No, it is not. Ooh, my dog harness showed up today. Ooh, my dog bed showed up today. Ooh, you know what that means? That means my my splitter came from my optical cable too, which means that Wednesday, hopefully, we will be able to play Toy Story 3. For those of you who haven't heard yet, I rounded up Toy Story 3 for the PlayStation 3 per your request, which was right after Kingdom Hearts 3, which was like forever ago. And I had some problems because the PlayStation 3 does not allow me to capture or stream due to a protection encryption that they put on there. So it's called HDCP. So I had to get a stripper or a remover to strip that HDCP out of there. Now there's multiple ways you can do it, but I'd already done it once before, and so I bought that same device. It cost me about $30, and I was on the fence because I already spent $15 on the game. And then I spent, so I've got money into playing Toy Story 3. And you know, as you guys know, I don't make very much money to begin with at doing Happy Thumbs. And on top of that, you know, the streams are like the lower end of everything. Like, well, you know, obviously the donations, you know, stand out. But, I mean, ultimately, we only have a handful of people each time. It takes about 1,000 views on a video to make about $3. So, you guys can do the math on all that. Let's see here. Toy Story 3, woohoo! Oh, snap, Gray! What? Wow, look at that. Thank you so much. Man, I wish the masks were working for you guys, because that would be such a cooler thing. But I really appreciate all of your super chats that are coming in. Man, you're simply making my Friday here. But yeah, so with Toy Story 3 coming out, it's also allowed me, because I bought that device, it's also allowed me to capture firsthand memes. And so yesterday I spent some time working on capturing some memes, and I only got one recorded, but it's one of my most notoriously used lines. And I'm sure you guys, you don't hear me say it a lot in streams, but in Lego especially, it's all the time. Any guesses? You guys want to guess what it is? It's not Woo to the Who. It's from a movie, and I'll say this. It's something when I approach something and it doesn't look quite right or it doesn't fit quite right, this line is dispersed all the time. Gary, you have any guesses? Okay, I'm curious. I'm just serious. It's usually more of an action, like, let's say I'm trying to stack a brick, per se. Like for example, those Lord of the Rings puzzles where I had to use the wizard and I had to stack those bricks, and like sometimes it wouldn't go right, or you know, I want to say it, but I don't want to say it yet. I want to see it because I know there's a delay, so I know that I don't want to ruin it for the chat. And as soon as I say it, you guys will all go, "Ah, yeah, totally, I know." But it's from a movie. It's actually from a. Loki says I got nothing. Oh, Demon, you've nailed it. It's a funny angle. It was a funny angle. So it's actually from a movie called Snatched, which is all about like this diamond heist. Brad Pitt's in it. Jason Statham's in it. There's a bunch of people in it. If you haven't seen it and you can watch R-rated movies, I highly recommend watching Snatched. It's actually kind of like it's not a part 2, but it's kind of a continuation of the same universe as another movie that was made by the same director, Guy Ritchie, called Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. And that's actually where another one of my funny lines comes from. But that one I don't say as much. It's just one that I really like. For some reason, it stuck with me, and that's "Chill, Winston." And then basically, there's this guy who's having a freak out, and he's like going crazy, like, blah, 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 and his buddy's like super calm, and he's just like, "Chill, Winston." And so I was gonna nail that one too, but I actually was able to capture the you know, as a test, I was able to get that. It was a funny angle, and the whole thing is the guy is backing a car up into a parking spot, and he passes a really open big spot, but he would have had to parallel park to get there, and they're like, as he's getting ready to back up into the second spot, which is arguably easier to get into, the guys in the back seat go, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Why didn't you park over there?" And he's like, it's like, it was too small. It was too precarious or something. He says something like that. And the guy goes, "You could park a jumbo jet in there. You could." Because, I mean, it was huge, you know. And he's driving this little compact car. And then he backs in and doesn't stop. And he rams into the car. He's got this perfect, easy parking space. And he rams into the car. And he's like, "What did you do that for?" "It was a funny angle." Oh, it's hilarious. So you'll be seeing that coming on the old buttons here pretty soon. But it'll allow me to capture anything and everything that I have. So if I have any kind of digital media, I can plug it into the PS3 and I can play it and capture it. If I have Blu-rays or DVDs, I can plug those in, open it, play it. If it's on Netflix or Hulu, I can open it. And again, I'm not going to be like recording movies or live streaming any of this stuff. It's snippets, right? Like little tiny, like 3-second, 2-second, 5-second deals of moments of pop culture and stuff. So if there's something that you guys would like to see, you know, like for example, the movie Friday has a couple of notorious memes, you know, like the dang, you know, there's a few things that could come into play. So if you guys got some suggestions or requests of things that would make sense for the stream, like when I do something dumb, it was a funny angle, you know, or whatever it is, it would be fun to have those on there. And I'm all open for suggestions, so please let me know. But I'm going to try to utilize that as much as possible. And honestly, I tried to get some memes done yesterday, but I had this domino effect of things just crash, and it was just terrible. First, it was Stream Deck crash, and I had to reinstall that. Then my PC needed updates, so I installed those. Then all of a sudden, other apps needed updates. Then I couldn't get slobs to work at all. It would not recognize my capture device. Turns out somehow in the updates for the PC, it made a change in my Elgato settings, but it was weird because I was changing it on the Elgato side, which is stupid. You have to close everything, open Elgato, change the setting, close Elgato, and then open OBS or slobs. And the reason is because it's like the connector. So like my PlayStation doesn't know how to talk to my computer. The Elgato allows it. It basically transforms the language and allows it to communicate with my computer. And so it has to pass through the Elgato to get there. So if a setting was off, and so what it was doing, it was just pulling from my other Elgato. It was told to pull from this one, but it was pulling from that one. And so, but it took me like an hour to figure that out. It kept telling me no signal. And then I was actually sitting down and I reset everything and I was looking at the TV, really frustrated, talking to the wife, explaining things. And I saw my other Elgato light up, like it pinged my other Elgato trying to access it. And it wasn't getting a signal because my Xbox was turned off. So I turned the Xbox on, and all that came on, I was like, you're kidding me! So then I unplugged that one and thought, oh, well, it doesn't have access. Still wouldn't work. So I ended up finding the setting within slobs, and it all worked. And then once I got there, I was able to capture one moment. And then I've been at it for like 5 hours. So I was like, I am done. It works. Hopefully it'll work tomorrow for the stream. And it has. It's worked great. So what's Elgato? Elgato is what I use to capture all of this and do my live stream. So it is a small device. You know, the Elgato Stream Deck is what I use to push the buttons. I don't know if I can. Nope, I can't get that up there. But yeah, like Elgato makes the screen that's behind me. You guys can't see the screen right now. Watch this. I'll let you see it. Ready? Behind the scenes footage coming up. Coming up, guys. You ready? Look at that. That's what it looks like behind me right now. And you can see, like, over here, how it's, like, dark. It's kind of shadowy. So, like, once we get a better light... And it's got a little bit of wrinkle in it, too. So you guys see what I'm talking about the wrinkle? I'm telling you guys it got a wrinkle. Gary, I've been telling you a lot about the wrinkle. But look at that. It's like... And part of it's because it's like, literally... It's literally, like, touching my bed. Like, there's my bed. There's the bed. So, you know... It's right there. I need this desk to be a little bit, and then I can scoot a little bit, and then everything would be fine. So I just need to talk to my desk maker, because I can't find a desk that works for me that's legit. So I have to have one custom made, and it's going to be cool. I'm going to have like a shelf for my Xbox, a shelf for my PlayStation. It's going to be cool. It's going to be way cool. But yeah. Whew. I think we played a whole, 20 minutes worth of games today, and I've been talking for well over an hour. It's funny how that works. Funny how that works. I enjoy it though. You guys are cool. I like hanging out with y'all. I like hanging out. Oh, Paige is back on Jump Force. Nice. Let's see. Lego games for sale. Oh, nice. Hey, take advantage of any of those Lego games for sale. As you guys know, we got guides for most of them, and the ones we don't have guides for, we're working on. So hopefully someday we'll have the whole archive complete. We only have 3 more games left. Really? Does Lego Batman 1? I always ask this. Have achievements? I can't remember. Ooh, it does. All right. So we technically have 3 more games that have achievements that we could go through and do that I've opted not to over the years because they didn't have trophies. but now that they're all becoming available as a, you know, digital re-release on the Xbox One, it's making it a lot easier for me to do that without having to buy a bunch of old equipment and stuff. But now I got all the equipment again, so I guess it doesn't matter. So anyways, hey guys, Easy Platinums episode 6 was an absolute blast. I've had fun hanging out before and after with you guys. You know, don't feel like you can't make suggestions on our Twitter, on our Facebook and stuff like that. And you know, we have all of those. You know, you guys should definitely check us out on Instagram. That's where I ultimately post the giveaways to begin with. So although the contests take place on Facebook, the post actually goes up there and then reposts to our Twitter and our Facebook pages. And I highly recommend you guys check us out on Facebook, because that is exactly where you have an opportunity to, you know, obtain some new stuff, win some Lego or some stickers. And, you know, a lot of you guys are under the impression that we don't send outside of the United States, and you guys haven't followed us on Facebook because of that. In the last month, I have sent packages to Belgium, Spain, and where's one going out today? Where is it going? The Netherlands. Jasper, the last week's winner, won, and he's from the Netherlands. So we go all over the place. It costs me money to send it there. It's funny because I pay like $3 for these poly bags, and I pay like, you know, $1 a piece for those stickers. So basically each prize or you know, whatever you want to call it, is estimated value of $5, you know, or more. That being said, sometimes it costs me, like when I sent a package to Sono at one point, because he won a couple weeks back or months back, it was going to cost me like $22 or something to send a package, and the weight didn't matter. So to a certain extent it didn't matter. I had like this you know, certain box with a certain amount of poundage that I could send. So I included a couple more things to make it worthwhile, and I knew he was having troubles rounding up some Lego Dimensions packs, so I made sure to stuff in some extras. You know, and so sometimes it works that way. And you know, the package that went out to Belgium, you know, I threw in an extra Get Good sticker, and that was really just because of all the support that we've been getting. So anyways, maybe see you in Apex in like 2.5 hours. Maybe it is possible that I might be on some Apex. I do have some things around the house to do, and then you never know. And then it all depends. And you know, if Gary goes to sleep, or you know, takes off or whatever, we might have an extra spot open too. I know Nick's really wanting to play some Apex today, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. And you know, I told Tyler I would play that 2v2 with him at some point. We weren't expecting it to be out till later today or tomorrow, but it's out already, so I'll probably check that out at some point. At least take it for a spin. I can't hate on it till I try it. At least that's what they tell me. So anyways, let's see here. What's Loki saying wow for? What? I like this way OS the stream, play and talk. Was a good stream. Thanks. Appreciate it, you guys. Thanks for all the super chats and all the support you guys continue to show. Like I said, drop us comments, drop us suggestions. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias. And yeah, most importantly, get out and enjoy your weekend, dudes and dudettes. I will be back on Monday with more. Who knows? We might even have a bonus stream. I know I always say that, but it might happen at some point. But hey, thanks to Gary for being in my ear and helping me out. I know today was more of a taunting me and laughing at me type of day than it was a helping day, but it's always good to have, you know, somebody to talk to, because although you guys are out there in chat, I feel a little weird sometimes because I don't hear anybody speaking back, you know. So it's definitely a one way at times. So it's nice to have Gary or Nick sometimes too in the ear. But thank you, Hannah. I will definitely have a good weekend. You guys do the same. Concerning the shipping, yeah, no, sometimes I do pay a lot of money for shipping. Like today, going to the Netherlands, that's probably going to be a $15 to $25 shipping, and I've got like a $7, you know, allotted estimated value. So, but it happens though. That's all part of it. You guys support me, and I want to support you for doing that. So, it's all good. You guys make the world go round. I try to make stuff go round the world. It's funny. Anyways, all right, this is a little different. I don't have the, I can't see my overall timing, and in fact, it's actually showing right now. Let me see here. It's actually not showing me that I'm streaming. Like, Slobs is showing that I'm not streaming right now. But I've been streaming this whole time. So, like, I have no, like, actual count or anything to tell me how long I've even been on, which is really weird. But, all right. Well, No, I don't disagree that like YouTube says 144.32. It's counting for sure. I'm still going. There's no doubt. There's 22 of you here watching at least. But the reason I say this is because at the end of the streams, I always press the end screen button, which is that guy right there. Oh, come on. Stream Deck ain't working now. Okay, there it goes. I always leave that up for 20 seconds because that is how long the end screen cards last. And I try not to have it up there before or after. Like, I try to nail that 20 seconds. So, anyways, that being said, I'll have to just use the YouTube stuff. But yeah, you guys know the drill. Check us out on social media if you have not already. Head over to HappyThumbsGaming.com. If you've never checked it out, please do. And as for me and the rest of the team, that is going to wrap things up for now. As always, until next time, enjoy your weekend, people.